Jodi at Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital. Happy Friday, happy Valentine's Day. Hope your sweetheart is good to you. We are here doing our Cares for Kids Radiothon, where this is the last day, by the way, and when it's done, at 7 o'clock, we're done. So it's important that when you hear this today, before you get into your Valentine's weekend, that you call now. We've got a really special power hour going, Jodi.
I know it. Design Resources is going to match whatever you give right now.
Yeah.
That is huge. That's the best
just till 8
shopping
o'clock,
deal.
so you got to take advantage of this.
Yeah, if you become a Miracle Maker, your $15 a month is $30 a month. If you want to give a one-time donation, whatever you can afford, it's doubled up to $5,000 for the Children's Hospital. So 888-499-5437. Call now. And guys, I'm visiting with a beautiful family and the beautiful little girl and her entire family. This is the Sanchez family from Gonzales. Caroline is 10 years old, and we're here with Mom, Aledia, and the whole family, Clay and the dad, Chad. Okay, you guys arrived at the ER on a Sunday. It was in July 2013.
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
talk about what happened. Why did you have to bring your baby girl who's 10 to the ER?
Well, she woke up that morning complaining of a stomach ache. Actually, it's been going on for like 2 days, and being dad, I kind of said, oh, it's a pulled muscle.
Yeah, after a couple of days, you're like, okay, still? Really?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
the first day we thought it was kind of maybe a virus or something like along those lines. And the second day I said, well, she had done a car wash with a church group.
Yeah.
And I said, well, maybe it's a pulled muscle. Maybe she worked too hard. And I said,
Right.
sleep it off. She woke up the next morning and it was still hurting, and nothing really affected it. So I said,
Nothing
well,
made it better.
Right. So we said, let's go to take her in and see what's going on. And we went to emergency care again, still thinking it was nothing. And they said, well, you need to go to the emergency room. So we came up here to the emergency room at the lake, and they took us right away. Could tell that she was obviously in pain. And from that time on, it was like just kind of a whirlwind that, you see your little girl hurting, and they said, I think
What
we
did
need to
they find?
They really didn't find anything right away, but suspected it was her appendix.
Yeah.
And so we had to go through a battery of tests, and that's what it was. It turned out it was her appendix needed to come out.
Wow.
And so, how quickly did that happen? How quickly did
That
she
day.
have the appendectomy?
That day.
She had surgery that day.
Right.
So you had almost no time to accept that she was about to be cut open.
No, like I said, we went to the urgent care thinking, they're going to send us home with some meds and tell her to rest. And
Right.
we got to the emergency room, and it was like, oh, we need to admit her. And
Were you all able to be here?
yes.
Okay, so, what did you say to her before she had to go back? And I want to talk to you, Caroline, too. She's looking at me so gorgeous. You just look a hole through me. She's looking straight through you. What do you say to her?
She was actually fine throughout the whole ordeal. I mean, to call it an ordeal, it was an ordeal for
Were
me,
you?
I think, more than her.
Were you fine?
No. I mean, as soon as they said surgery, that's when I kind of got on the phone with Aledia and said, you need to get up here. And she came on up.
Turning serious really fast.
Right. And it doesn't give you time to really think about it. And the next thing you know, she's in a hospital gown and on a gurney, and
Yeah.
we're wheeling through MRIs and whatever eyes and tests, and it's
888-499-5437. Be our next Miracle Maker for $15 a month, and your donation is doubled right now thanks to Design Resources and the Power Hour we're having. Caroline, were you scared that day?
Yes, I was actually quite scared because they said I might have to have surgery, and I looked at my dad and I said I don't want to have surgery. And I actually started crying because I was so upset, because I had never ever done something before like this. And they just came in and told me after that I had to go through the CT scan. And after I went through it, after a couple of hours, they said I had to have my surgery. And after it was over, I said, Mom, when is it going to happen? Because it happened so fast.
Yay, you didn't even realize it had happened.
Yeah.
Did they make it comfortable for you, like the child life specialists and all those people?
Yes.
What did they do for you? Because adults don't get that at hospitals. So what did they do?
Well,
Did they bring in, games or things to keep you occupied?
Well, I couldn't exactly do many things since I had that
The surgery?
I've had that.
Yeah.
Appendectomy, yeah.
Appendectomy, yes. Well, appendicitis. And so they could bring me things, but I could move. I could do things on my own. I just couldn't do it just then because it would still hurt.
Yeah.
And
So that took a while.
Yeah.
Do you have a scar?
Yes, I have it in my belly. I have it 3 places. I have 3.
Does it bother you though, does it? You can tell.
Do you tell anybody at school it's from a fight at school and I won?
I don't think anybody sees it at school, Mr. Sam.
Okay, just wondering if you brag about it.
Mom, can we talk, Alita? You guys are here this morning, bright faces, your Valentine's Day. I'm sure the girls have, school work to do and things like that. Why do you come here? Why do you want to come here? And what do you want to say to everybody listening in the community right now? Take a minute. It's okay.
It was just a blessing. Everyone was amazing. From the time we walked in till the time we walked out. Caroline's last words here she said, Mom, I had so much fun. I'm going to miss everyone. She was here 5 days.
Is that why you brought her back, so she could have some more fun today?
Yes.
888-499-5437. We are in the middle of a power hour. This is an example of what this hospital does every day.
Yep. Do it. Make the call for Caroline right now. 888-499-5437. 92,000 kids were treated here last year, just like Caroline, for things nobody was planning on last minute. We have to keep that going. 30 kids are upstairs right now. They're counting on you to call 888-499-5437. Become a Miracle Maker for just $15 a month.
And for every Miracle Maker we get, by the way, we're going to send a Valentine upstairs.
Yes, we are.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Design Resources, too, for matching the money. See, this is like the ultimate hour. Design Resources is going to match your donation this hour, and we're going to send a Valentine upstairs to each kid. We only got 40 minutes left, though.
It's the ultimate hour. It's so positive. Sam is about to explode. 888-499-5437. We are waiting to hear from you. It's Murphy, Sam, and Jodi, the Our Lady Lake Children's Hospital Radiothon on 96.1 The River.